Are we rolling? We're rolling. Oh yeah, here we go. All right, hey there all you cool cats and kittens. Welcome to my living room. This is Doug with Fanatik Bike Co. And I'm sitting here very awkwardly on my couch, bringing you guys some video content while I'm working from home. I'm just gonna jump right into it because I could talk about nothing for way too long. We're talking grips. You ever heard of them? I really hope so. I grabbed 7 pairs of grips from the shop, some shop favorites, just do a little compare and contrast between some of their textures and features, and hopefully this will help you guys pick which grip is right for you. So I'm just gonna jump right into it. Start with these. These are the Fanatik branded Lizard Skin Charger EVO grip. It's kind of a mouthful, but pretty basic grip here. It's a dual texture, dual pattern grip. They have this kind of raised diamond print here, and then they also have this more kind of ribbed pattern underneath where your fingers will go. Pretty basic, nice and tacky, great feel, and you can rep the Fanatik logo out on the trail. Show your friends where you buy your stuff. All right, so next up we have the PNW Loam Grip by PNW Components. These guys are just based out of Seattle, about an hour south of Bellingham. Bunch of cool products, dropper post stems, components, check them out. So this is their Loam Grip. Comes in a few different colors, and again, dual textured kind of pattern here. It's got the more grippy kind of rib pattern on the inside where your thumb and index finger go. We're really kind of holding onto the bars the most. And then it's going to be a little more absorbent out here towards the outside of the grip. Place for sweat to go if you don't wear gloves. Pretty comfortable. I really like the feel of these, and I'd be happy to run these on my bike. PNW Loam Grip, so that's those. Next up we have the OneUp Lock-on grip. Well, pow, look at that. Pretty basic pattern on these. It's just a standard little diamond print that you actually see on a lot of grips. They do have what they're calling these finger ramps underneath here. Place for your fingers to go. More grip is good. Nobody wants their hands to come off the bars when you don't want them to. That can be bad. Don't recommend it. So that's a pretty cool feature. And what they also did is they removed the plastic that goes underneath the rubber on the outside of the grip, so you can see it's kind of squishy there. And in doing that, they're saying it's going to add more damping, more absorption, and just kind of create a better ride feel. Nobody wants an arm pump when they're riding, so that's the OneUp Grip. Next up, we have the Race Face GripLER. How about that name? The GripLER. Another fine grip from a fine company. These guys are based out of Canada and offer a lot of really cool products as well. So let's check these out. A little bit larger in diameter than the previous grips. These are 33 millimeters as opposed to, let's say, 30 or 31, which is generally the standard. So if you got larger hands, these might be a great option for you. A little lower profile on the texture. They do have the raised, finger texture like you've seen on some of those other grips. These, however, do have, it's a dual lock-on, so they have a clamp on each side of each grip. So the cool thing about that, however, is the rubber. They have this kind of rubber sleeve that covers it, just giving it a cleaner look. And these, again, offered in a wide variety of colors. Check those out, the Race Face GripLER. All right, so next up, I'm pretty excited about these. It's a new offering from the folks at Deity. They're calling this the Supracush, and this is going to be the largest grip in the bunch that I grabbed here at a 34 millimeter diameter. The reason for that being is, like you might have guessed by the name, is they're super cushy. They've got a lot more cushion and a lot more padding to them, so it's just a really nice feeling grip. I could honestly just sit here and just squeeze these things for way too long. That's not true because that's a little weird. But they do have this cool, pattern like you're seeing on some of these other grips, the raised diamond pattern. And if you're riding in a place that has a lot more rough trails and you're getting a lot of feedback from the handlebars, a lot more vibration, these might be a great option for you because I feel like all that extra cushion will help alleviate some of that. And again, super comfortable, super cushy. I would happily run these on my bike. Deity Supracush. So next up we have the DMR Deathgrip. This one's pretty unique. First thing you'll notice is you have 3 different actually tread patterns here. So you have this kind of raised diamond pattern on the main part of the grip. You have this waffled kind of looking pattern where your fingers are going to rest on the back side of the grip. Now on the inside you have this kind of ribbed, raised, it's a very deep ribbing actually, where your thumb and index finger are going to be resting, just providing more comfort and more absorption there. I really like that style of grip. I like this kind of deep ribbing. I don't like to wear gloves, so I feel like that lends the most comfort and absorption. And it has this cool kind of BMX style flange on the inside. I really like that. I grew up riding BMX bikes, so I kind of like the little homage to the BMX world. So DMR Deathgrip, available in a couple sizes and some cool patterned colors there. Check these out, big fan. All right, last but not least, pretty unique product here, Rev Grips. And these are unlike the rest here of your standard grips. These actually act as a suspension product. So I'll talk a little bit about that, but we do have a video explaining this a lot more in depth on our YouTube channel. Go check that out. But to sum things up, they come in 3 different sizes, a 31, a 32.5, or a 34 millimeter diameter, and a few different tread patterns. And what you have here is you have your standard looking grip here, and they include these rubber grommets. And what essentially you do is you put these rubber grommets on your grip, put your lock on top of that, and they actually act as a suspender on your handlebars. So your grips are kind of floating on these rubber grommets, and what those do is act as another form of dampening on your handlebars. Another cool thing about that is you can tune it to however you want. If you wanted a more soft feel, a firmer feel, they have these little plastic kind of spacers that you can put in. There's a really good instructional on their website. You can check that out on how to really tune these in. But I think this is a really cool product. You might see these more on people racing, people who are riding really hard enduro stuff, rough terrain, things like that, where you want to be able to tune your grip and get it to how exactly you want it to feel. So these are coming in a little more expensive at $90. All these other grips are in the $20 to $30 range, but please check out that video if you want to learn more about those. It's pretty interesting. I've never seen anything like it before. So, well, that rounds up my little grip roundup. I hope this was informative and I hope you guys enjoyed it. I know it's a little bit of a different kind of formatted video, but hey, we're doing what we can. If you have any questions about these products, shoot us an email, sales@fanatikbike.com. My coworker Rich will get right back to you. And I hope you guys are staying safe out there, staying healthy, and we'll see you guys next time.